Wow, so sorry about the glitch. It's a network glitch. So sorry about it. I don't know the kind of service that we see all the time. Okay, so yeah, so I was talking about this thing before. There was network service interruption. Okay, so still on how to buy a used car. We have said so many things. I'm going to summarize at the end of the day. I've said so many things. So the last thing I was talking about is throttle response, the response of the throttle. Okay, and then I now moved into brake pedal check. Now, uh, how long a vehicle has been used or how far it has been used, it shows on the brake pedal. The amount of wear on the brake pedal tells me how long that vehicle was used. So if a vehicle was used for a very long time or had traveled so much, and then they now roll back the mileage, the amount of wear on the brake pedal is going to obviously tell me the age of that vehicle. So when you go to buy a car, when next you go to inspect a car, whether you're buying for yourself or you're inspecting for somebody, get 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 in the, what's it called again, the foot well. Okay, look at the brake pedal and look at the amount of wear. If you notice, other vehicles will have higher wear. In short, it did not even chop reach the metal, reach the the main iron for the brake. Okay, for old vehicles, fresher vehicles we have less wear. It doesn't matter, but that usually tells me the usage of that vehicle. Then number 15, never buy a car without asking questions. And the most important question I ask is, why does the vehicle want to be sold? Make no mistakes about it. Some cars have given issues until the owners, they are trying to run away. So I think it's better to ask why they are trying to sell the vehicle. If the excuse is flimsy, like, I just need money, and they didn't tell you the reason why they were needing money, or they had to do a project that you would imagine that is very necessary, run away. Okay, they need to give you good excuse or good reason why they're selling the vehicle. If you don't find a good reason, by the way, you need to inspect the documents properly, get to know how many hands have used the vehicles, trace it. You want to know if all the papers, the documents are available, and all that. Then the quality of oil. That's number 16. The quality of oil that a vehicle is using, or you find in the vehicle, tells you how good or bad the engine will be. I just have a simple tip here. I mean, try to know what the oil smells like. Okay, if you ever go to inspect a car, you pull out the dipstick and the engine oil is smelling like smoke, you have high propensity for that vehicle has high propensity of having bad engine, or that vehicle would have had an engine that is not so fantastic. So an engine oil should smell like engine oil. If it's getting close to the smell of smoke, even the color of an engine oil, if an engine oil is dark and black, uh, that car was not maintained properly. Over time, that you see will tell on the life of that vehicle. Okay. Okay, so number 17, how to test for catalyst. Of course, Indomie, that's what people call it. They don't thief and plenty these days. They don't thief and plenty these days. Okay, Indomie. So, how do you know? Uh, Basically, there are ways to know if you have the time to know if a car has catalyst. If you start up a car, especially when it's cold, and you hear noise from the exhaust, like, how will I put it now? But I know the sound, sha. I wish I could play it somewhere. And you hear sound like the engine sound is heavy passing through the neck of the exhaust. They must have taken out the catalyst. But the surer way to know is, if you know where the catalysts are located in that car, is to look if you find any welding marks, any marks of welding along those areas. If you ever get to find it, you can use it to reduce the price or bargain for the price of the car. No doubt the catalyst has been taken away. That is number 17. Number 18, check engine light. Yes, I know that people don't care about it, but it tells you what's up with the engine. Is there a fault with the engine? Is the engine running smoothly or not? If a car if a car shows check engine light all the time that you've gone to inspect it, it does not ever go off, it has an issue. I think you need to find diagnosis machine just to check. Any simple machine can scan what the engine is saying. Okay, just to check if if it's a major issue, or it's something to be worried about, or it's something not to be worried about. Okay, check engine light. But let me give you another trick here. A lot of people usually, and car dealers again will be angry about this. A lot of people usually block the check engine light. They remove the clock, block the check engine lights, and place it back. So when you start the car, you don't get to see it. Listen to me. Every car, at least for the first 7 seconds of turning on the ignition, should put up all the lights on the dashboard. All the available lights should pop up. Then when you start the car, all lights, all systems that don't have faults, their lights will trip off, leaving the rest. So if you turn on the ignition and you don't find the check engine light, you know that that car has been hacked. And you should ask questions. Very important. Number 19, document verification. I did mention it before. Verifying the documents on that vehicle. Ask questions. I mean, who is the owner? Where is social document? Custom papers, proof of ownership. Ask who is the real owner. So why are you selling and the owner is not selling? Ask some questions, because people have bought stolen cars over time. It's not that they planned it, it just happened like that, you know. So look at it. So what are the things never to do when you go to inspect the car? Number 1, avoid rush, whatever kind of rush from the seller. If it's rushing you to be able to skip details, you should avoid those kind of deals, because at the end of the day you go home regretting. Okay, avoid rush during such deals. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, when you're test driving a car, avoid playing music. Let it go off. Listen to the car itself. You can, when you come back or after checking on the car, you can turn on the music just to confirm that the audio system is functional and well. Number 3, do not trust any seller in advance, no matter what. Do not trust any seller in advance. It will help your mind. It will help you to have an unbiased mind. Okay, a mind without that a sound mind that will be able to do inspections properly. And then okay, just about that. Okay, do not test cars also in noisy environments. Whenever you're running tests, don't test cars in noisy environments. It will hinder you from getting the details that you're supposed to get. Like I mentioned, that the noise or the voice of a car will tell how sound that car is. So I'm going to give additional tips. Okay, we are coming to a close. I'm going to give additional tips. Every car and brand has its own pros and cons. Don't be deceived. Do you know that every car that you want to buy, every model and make, every year of manufacture has its peculiarity? And how do you know this? It's from the history that it has created over time. You can find this. I did say it earlier, okay? And I said that at the end of the session, I was going to give a site for you to confirm the issues with excuse me, the issues with every car. A lot of reviews have been made over the years. So before you ever think of, don't just see a car on the road and like it. Some owners might be suffering and smiling. I'm going to do a video about what cars to avoid and why to avoid them. I'm going to do a video about that. I know them. So I'm going to give the site. Now this is the site, www.edmunds.com. Edmunds is spelled EDMUNDS. www.edmunds.com/car hyphen reviews. www.edmunds.com/car car reviews, car-reviews, www.edmonds.com/car-reviews. Just go there, key in the kind of car that you desire, and you know whether to consider it or not. You'll see if it's a reliable car, very reliable car. You're going to see all the ratings are there. Okay, the Edmonds have done a very good job in that regard. So thank you. See you next time. If you have any other topic, you can still share this video even after now. Share them. They're going to be helpful. Share the videos. If you have any other topic you wish me to talk about, I mean, I'm here. That's why I'm a professional. Uh, I'll talk about them. Don't forget, my name is Engineer Fortune Isaac, Principal Consultant and Lead Automobile Engineer at AutoTouch Nigeria Limited. Thank you. Please share this page. Do things. I do things on this page always. So share this page. Share our videos. I mean, share to your friends. They're going to benefit a lot. Don't enjoy alone. Okay? Never walk alone. Thank you very much.